Why are you going to get mad? You want some attention, so they're giving it to you. But then you say what you stick your finger up there. Look, man, don't be looking at me. You giving them this attention. When you are in a backslidden state, you have a form of godliness.
Right.
Denying or ignoring the power of God. What I'm saying. Everything that's worn to the club shouldn't be worn to church.
Come on. Right there. Come on.
Because while I'm preaching, I still got what?
Come on.
I got 4 of them.
Preaching. Yes.
You still got men in here. You still got brothers in here. Guys, those of you, if these women love a chocolate good dude and you got a 6-pack, you don't need to be up here worshiping and your butt is down to the 3rd or 4th button. Talking about, Lord, I love you. Put this shirt right on.
Right.
Come on, teach.
Backslidden church. Lord, I just want to worship. And you open your arms. Your muscles flexing out. You backslid. You in the wilderness.
Come on now.
Is this good teaching?
Yes,
People coming to the house of God, not all of them, but a lot of them coming to the house of God because they want God. But when you in your flesh, they can't get to God.
right.
When we was pastoring,
You teaching in here.
when we was pastoring, I might well go and close this. When we were pastoring, you know, we had a hood church. And we was trying to help them, you know, ushers and all this. Sims, you're going to appreciate this because you love it. And one of the ladies, one wanted to be usher, so we was, you know, trying. She was street. She came in one Sunday, and I had all the street dudes coming to my church. They called me the hood pastor. So I had the street dudes and I had the street ladies. She was ushering, she was in uniform from the head to the knee. Y'all don't know where I'm going.
Come on with it.
Come on.
Head to the knee, she was in the uniform that we told her to be in. Y'all know that. Black. All black. From the head to the knee. When she messed around and was standing up there by that door with some red pumps on. Y'all quiet. Y'all quiet now. Come on, talk to this out. Let me look at this.
Come on now.
And the dude out of church, my wife said, hey, you enjoy yourself? Oh, yeah, man, it was good.
Come on now.
But real, I ain't gonna lie.
Them red pumps.
Man. Us over there, man, with the red pumps. Hey, bro, I couldn't even hear you no more, man. See, y'all.
Come on with it.
Backsliding church. It's all about us instead of God.
Right.
She knew she supposed to have wore her black shoes with the black stockings. See, we don't want to talk about stockings no more. I'm going to look at this wall because y'all going to think I'm judging y'all. The uniform was all black with your black stockings because the men didn't need to see your beautiful, big, pretty, hairy legs while they worship.
Come on. You teach.
But the backsliding church says it's all about me.
My Lord.
I want to be saved, sanctified, and sexy. You can still be cute, you can still look good, but if you're not careful, a strong spirit of lust will come upon you with that sex demon that was upon you in the world. I understand the world side of it. I understand when you're at the house behind closed doors with your husband and your wife, but when you coming in the house of God to get that extra attention, and you know when you look in the mirror 7 times and you keep adjusting that thing to make sure that cleavage and you see a little bit of that cleavage, you backslid.
Right.
Teaching here.
Men, I'm coming to you.
Get them.
We got to be careful. See, y'all don't like this type of teaching.
You teach.
I
You don't need a whole bottle of cologne on when you come into the house of God.
Right.
Married or single.
Drowning.
Because you smell good.
Yes.
But your sister, the Bible says in Timothy, amen, that we should treat our sisters as sisters.
My Lord.
But that strong, good smelling cologne will stop somebody from worshiping if they in their flesh and they not sanctified.
You teach.
They saved, but they haven't been separated and their mind go back.
You teaching?
And so, this is what God sent a prophet. He sent Jeremiah. And so, he sent Jeremiah in the Bible. He sent Tony in the City Christian. I'm coming to you as a prophet. He said, I'm trying to get the church back in order. You survived this stuff. You went out there and some of the stuff that I just talked about allowed you to get caught up in some situations and with some people, amen, that was not in my will, but you survived it.
Yes.
And so now that I'm bringing you back, I'm not judging you, I'm loving you with loving kindness. He says, I'm going to build you again. Soft music. I'm not quit, I'm just finished. Or I'm not finished, I'm just going to quit. But I'll be back. Doesn't make sense to choke anybody out with anything. This is strong meat. This ain't little milk. Leave this. I'm gonna leave with this. So, this is what the church is doing today. There's a church in Memphis. I work for MJ Edwards Funeral Home. And we did a funeral. I worked the service yesterday at this church. At a Grace Church. A Grace Church. Who had just kicked their pastor out. Now watch this. It was a traditional church. A young pastor came in. He was saved. He was saved. Y'all hear me? He was saved, had been baptized. He was saved. But he wasn't. He wasn't what?
Set apart.
He wasn't set apart, uniquely separated, different. He was saved. He was pastor, man. They put the dude out the church. Kicked the pastor out. The Baptist church will work with you. They'll work with you. That's why I love them. They ain't gonna judge you. Now the Pentecost church, we'll judge, we'll kill you. We kill ours. We trying to do good a little better because we learned something of the grace and mercy from the Baptist church, and the Baptist church is starting to learn to set apart. But this dude acted like he was married just so he could get to church. The old school Baptist mothers like looking at you with that eye, where your wife at? So all the other candidates, the people who are applying for this pastoral job, they had pictures of their wives. And he didn't have any pictures. So they started putting up Facebook. You know, y'all put everything on Facebook.
That's right.
I'm going to preach on it. I'm going to do a little social media. I'm going to talk about family. But a lot of this craziness. And so they looked on his Facebook post. Didn't see a bunch of women. He was by himself or with some guys just hanging out or whatever. But all his pictures with the guys.
Come on.
He saved.
Come on.
He loved God. He been baptized. But he's not sanctified. He's not set apart. So he all of a sudden, they vote him in. He passed in the church. Next thing you know, the Baptist church had the covenant. Pentecostal churches, some of them have covenant. Methodist church, you know, each church they have their covenant, right? On what they believe, what they stand on. That's good. This dude went in to an older church and made all of them mad. He started putting everything off the wall. He took the pulpit out the way. He put a glass pulpit. They said they was cool with that. He covered up the baptismal pool. He said they didn't want to see the cross. He put black curtains. He said we don't need to see no cross. But that wasn't it. They was going to work with him. Until TJ, he put the lights. You know how they have stage lights on the floor? So when you showing it, that was cool with the lights, but guess what the lights colors was of the lights? The rainbow color.
No.
I'm gonna tell you, when you backslid and you get so far out there,
Teach, Tony.
He set the stage lights because the music, they had went to a contemporary service. They had their traditional service early for the older saints, and then the 10 o'clock service for the young people. It was crunk. I mean, it was turned up.
My God.
And when the lights was blinking, it was the rainbow color lights. Then his wife came that he had married for a few months and went and told the ladies, my husband is gay.
Jesus.
He's sleeping with another pastor in Memphis.
Oh, God.
He's saved. He's saved. He loved God, but he ain't sanctified. They confronted him, not about the gay stuff, because now he could have. See, the devil is so crafty. Now they have passed laws that says if you call me out because I'm gay, I can file a lawsuit because you discriminate, right? So they said, we're not going to fire him because he's gay. We found another clause, them lights. Even though you made us mad by cutting up the cross, we let that go. We gave you grace in the wilderness. We know you're a young pastor and you're in your wilderness. What's the root word of wilderness? Wild. The Hebrew says it's like a beast. You'll do anything. Out there.
Oh, God.
You say, but you just out there. I said, even though you covered up our baptismal pool and the cross, don't let that go. Even though your wife said you gay, now your wife gonna know. She got proof. They said, we're gonna let that go. Now I wouldn't let that go.
Okay.
But they said, man, they said, even though all the gays coming to church now, and the church is buck wild on Sunday morning, we're gonna let that go. This is the deacons telling me this yesterday. We're gonna let that go.
Jesus.
They said, but man, you really flashing this in our face. And got the color of the rainbow behind you and you eat these fags. Oh, Lord, forgive me. These sissies. And you're going to flash it in our face and mix it in the name of God? That's what backslidden. I'm going to go to another level and I don't have time. But some understand. Reprobated.
Yes.
Yes.
When you're backslidden, everybody stand on your feet. When you're backslidden, you may hear preachers say, I'm out of the ark of safety. You're backslidden. You love God. You're backslidden. I don't care if it's a Pentecostal church, Baptist church, Methodist church, Presbyterian church. When you have given God your life and you try to live for Him, and then you go out of the ark of safety, I don't care which church it is, you're backslidden. Now, some of those churches are not going to teach it. They just going to keep telling you about grace. But there's another level that says grace and truth.
Yes.
So today I'm giving you the revelation of grace, meaning I'm getting a little favor, I'm getting some extra time. Another definition of grace says, I'm able to pray in the wilderness. Grace. But grace and truth says, I'm able to pray in the wilderness. Grace. Truth says, well, and I'm going to pray to God and repent, and I'm coming out of that, and I'm not looking back.
My Lord.
If you survive something, and you keep going back, the next time you go back, I'm going to prophesy. The next time you go back, God's going to be with you. He's still going to love you. But it might be worse. 7 times. If you were out there, and you know you was turned, can you imagine being 7 times more turned? whether it's sexually active outside of marriage, whether it's drugs, whether it's lying, whether it's fraud, whatever you're dealing with. I'm talking to saved church folk, saved believers. You think you got anger now, and God been dealing with you. God could be speaking to you today. You got anger, and you will go off, and you're trying to control it. And God is calling you today, saying, I'm coming out. See, there are some folks who are angry. The Bible says anger rested in the bosom of a fool. They just stay there. They stay angry. And they have went off, and people have killed them. I'm talking to somebody with anger now. They have gone off, and they killed. Somebody have killed them, or they killed somebody, but God spared you. You know you got an anger problem. On the highway, right over there in Memphis, every month for the last couple of months, they've been killing somebody, road rage. I'm talking to the anger problem. You've been in your wilderness. God spared you from killing somebody or letting somebody kill you from when you go off. You found grace. If you don't apply the word and let God really get a hold of you and separate you, you may go back out there the next time and not get control of that anger. You just pop off. You kill somebody. Then you're in prison. I want to pray today. I want to pray for some survivors. You may not be where you want to be, but you're not where you used to be. It didn't take you out, and you're trying to understand, why did I survive this? How can I use this? I know other people who went to jail for the same scheme, I hear you, Holy Ghost, that I've been doing on the job and with other folks' money. And you didn't let me get caught. I survived it. I survived it. Real soft, soft, soft. Real soft, real soft, soft. Turn it down a little. Listen, and the reason this message today is for you. I don't want you to go into 2017 not knowing why you survived the worst part of your life. I don't want you to go. I want you to know why. If you need prayer, just come up. If you need prayer, you're in something right now and it's tough. You don't think you're gonna make it. Come on up, let me pray for you. If you survived something